This is Ben, Liam and Belle on Nova.
G'day there, podcaster.
And welcome to Cream Captain. Aye, all aboard the
Choo-choo.
SS Cream. Oh,
Me first.
You were going for a train. I was going for more of a...
A boat, I
Yes,
thought.
yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, no, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
Or I
definitely.
could be the captain of Cream FC. I've played 200 games. You know, it could be a sporting
You could
captain.
be
Yep.
captain of a plane as a pilot, don't worry.
That would have worked, Bill, I think. If you
No.
Okay.
No, I was wrong saying train. Belle was wrong saying plane.
Yeah.
But you were right saying boat, and you were right saying football team.
Seems like I'm the only one lifting this team here.
And that's because you're the cream captain.
Thanks, Belle. We'll enjoy the episode.
You are here with Ben, Liam, and Belle. A big good morning. Maybe, Liam, we should rebrand the show to Belle Jackson featuring Ben and Liam, because she's the big star these days.
I'm not
That's it.
against it.
Ben and I have been doing the radio show for years together. Belle was our producer, and this is her first year on air. You're doing a great job, Belle. And
Oh, thanks.
Ben and I have taken it upon ourselves to manage your assets and your career. We set you up with a cameo. You're
Yep.
doing videos for people for the small price of $4. And, we've been looking for ways to build your profile, because that's what it's all about in this game. Last week, you may have seen Belle on The Project.
Yep.
She was in the studio audience, and they dragged her up to hook Weird Al Yankovic coming
Yep.
up. So it was brief, and it was sort of within the ads.
Yep, so we have managed to get Belle on TV.
National
Good
television.
managers. Your star is burning pretty bright at the moment, Belle, and we thought, how can we make it burn even brighter, Liam?
That's why we arranged for some pap shots yesterday.
What?
So as you were going out and about in your day-to-day life, Belle, we paid a photographer to follow you and get some photos.
Because
What did I do?
nothing says celebrity
Yeah.
more than someone getting paid.
There you go, Belle. That's you yesterday, is it not?
Oh my goodness, yes.
That's Belle.
In some horrible, hideous
That's
tracksuit pants.
Belle in some trackies.
My trackies from 2009.
Walking out of a Coles after a long day. She's got, is that a kale slaw I see?
Yeah.
A discount kale slaw.
You know it.
You've also got some mee goreng, and interesting to see the shampoo you use is OC shampoo, is it?
Plant-based, no chemicals, all natural, no animal testing, yes, always.
Okay, well, that's the shampoo that Belle's bought. There's also this one, showing a bit of skin after the gym.
Whoa, scandalous.
That's from across the street.
Scandalous. That's going to get some clicks online.
That'll get some. That's Belle just finishing a gym session, and as she's walking out on the phone, who are you on the phone to? Do you remember?
Probably Luke. my
You even
boyfriend.
look a little bit sweaty.
You look a little bit
Yeah, I
sweaty.
can the headline for
Yeah,
that.
but I know.
I see the headline for that one, maybe like drama. Who's Belle on the phone to?
It works up a sweating because management have called,
Yeah.
Wow.
radio presenter
Yeah.
to.
You can see by that photo, I'm not sweating from a workout. Jeez.
Mm.
It's not a great photo, is it?
What do you mean?
Well, that's what gets
Ooh.
clicks, Belle.
That's what I look like in a crop top.
You
Wouldn't
look
have
good in
thought
that. You look good in that.
Now, what do we do with these photos? You're asking yourself.
Well, obviously we sell them to New Idea, Women's Weekly,
No.
to magazines.
No one wants
No, they pay good money. So that's the thing. It's
Yeah.
kind of it's a gross business, but people, they prey on big hot celebs. They take photos, and then publications pay for them to use their photos.
And then publicity ensues.
Yeah, so obviously this is good because it looks good if you're in the magazines because
Yep.
it builds profile for you.
Yep.
We also make money for the show budget.
Think of all the middle-aged mums that are going to be reading New Idea and
Oh,
Belle
yeah,
Jackson's on the cover.
Jackson.
They're going to go, who is this person buying me Goey?
there'll be articles being like, see what shampoo Belle Jackson from the radio uses and that sort of stuff.
Belle eats discounted coleslaw. Gross.
How do you feed your family for $4.20? Just like Belle Jackson. All these sort of articles. And so I have a number of one of the applications, Belle, and up next I'm going to be calling them. We're going to be trying to sell the photos.
And obviously we'll get some money for it.
Yeah.
Obviously.
I think that's in our best interest.
I think, yeah. And obviously that's it. There's a 90-10% split there.
Yeah, of course.
For holiday accommodation more comfy than your old trackies, jump on the What If app. With hotels, holiday rentals, holiday parks and more, find the perfect fit for holiday you.
Book your getaway on the What If app. What if it's Aussie for travel?
We have paid for some pap shots of Belle.
So creepy.
That's how you make a big star in this biz. You get paparazzi to follow them around. People go, oh, who's that?
They must be interesting.
So-
if the cameras are following them.
We have paid paparazzi, got some gross photos of Belle, like coming out of the
You
gym,
weren't
looking all
going to get
sweaty.
good ones.
We've got Belle coming out of a local Coles in her tracksuit pants. Now, here's the thing. Let's try and A, make some money, of course.
Yeah.
And B, get Belle some publicity by getting these images into a publication.
Belle, obviously you wouldn't call and sell your own pap shots.
Yep.
It's kind of weird. I also think if we did it as her management, then that might be a sticky story. And
Kind of comes off desperate.
in the Daily Mail, they're going, oh, Bill Jackson's management,
Yep.
Ben and Liam, they're pushing her too hard. She sells her own pap shots. No,
I think it needs to come from a paparazzi.
yeah, it needs to come from one of the paps. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
no.
for sure.
So are you going to pretend to be one?
Ben, I'm happy to be a pap. Yeah,
Right.
we've got the number of an entertainment reporter, so hopefully they're going to buy some of the shots.
Yep. What name?
I'll have an alias. Yeah.
Yeah.
Something German or something. Yeah.
Okay,
Oh.
great.
Yeah. All right.
Have you got one? Or are you going to make it up on the spot?
I'll make it up on the spot. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, you're all good?
Yeah. Let's do
All right,
it.
let's see if we
Yeah,
can make
okay.
some money.
Hello.
Hello, is this Andrew Bucklow, the entertainment journalist from news.com?
It is indeed.
The name's Fritz McCoy. I'm a pap in the Melbourne area, and I got some sleazy pics that you might be interested in.
All right. What are we talking about?
Let me ask you this, Andrew. When you think Melbourne radio, who do you think?
Fifi Box.
Who do you think after that?
Chrissy Swan. Is she still doing it?
She's doing the afternoon show now. Who do you think specifically when you think women in breakfast radio in Melbourne?
Is it Lauren who's on with that
There's-
guy on Kiss?
There is another woman that might come to mind who's on Nova.
Ooh. Nah, sorry, mate. You're going to have to point me in the right direction.
I'm talking about Belle Jackson.
Who's that?
She's on Cameo, doing videos for... Anyway, she's a big Melbourne name, and look, I've been following her for days, and I've got all sorts of sleazy pics of this woman. She's got her in gym gear. Does that do anything for you?
Not really, to be honest.
Okay. I got her in some trackies, just at Coles, cutting about at Coles.
Yeah, nah, listen, that's not really exciting me very much, to be honest.
Why don't we start with 10 grand? Something cheap.
10 grand, you want us to pay you, or you're paying us to run
No,
these photos?
you pay us 10 grand to use the photos of her in one of your publications.
Listen, I appreciate the offer. I appreciate the call, but paying money
Five.
for a photo of a random that I've never
Five.
heard of is probably not something we're going to do.
Well, she's, her profile's, a lot of people saying it's been going through the roof, especially since she's under new management lately, but
Okay, maybe if she was on maths, we might be interested. But I appreciate the call, but not that keen.
what about
to
a
be
free cameo, mate? Can send you a personalised message if you run the story.
No, listen, no, still not over the line, I'm afraid.
I can call Woman's Weekly right now if you want me to. I'm happy to walk out of the door. This is
Good
your
luck.
last
Good luck.
offer.
Hopefully
Last
they'll
offer.
be more receptive.
Okay, well, you're lost, mate.
Okay, I'll live with it.
Yep, don't call me back.
Okay. All right, thanks for the call.
Yep, okay. Hang up on him, Ben.
Didn't quite go how we wanted
Didn't
that
go
to
well
go.
at all.
So now what? Are we just
Well, I mean,
We'll post them on Instagram.
post the photos for free, potentially. Have you thought, Belle, about maybe walking around near Fifi Box and then if we could get, you know what I mean?
Photos
So
of
then
her.
if she's in there and they're like with other Melbourne
yeah,
radio,
cool,
I
and
don't
then
know.
I'll get Lauren to come, and then
Yeah.
we'll just
I don't know.
hang
I'm
out.
just, that might help build the profile a little bit. I don't know.
If you want to slide into our DMs, if you want a private paparazzi photo,
Yeah.
Hang on, what
Just
ones have we got that are private?
highest offer.
It's 610. Hallelujah, it's 610.
Casey, good morning. What are you up to? You off to work?
Yes, after work.
What do you do for a crust?
I'm operating an alley mac on construction site.
Is that like
right.
like a little truck or?
No, so alley mac is sort of like a lift that takes everyone where they need to be on the job site.
oh, so like on skyscrapers and stuff.
Yeah, but I'm on the metro tunnel, so we're going down instead of up.
going
That's
down.
pretty cool, Casey.
Casey has any questions. How's it looking?
It's looking amazing.
Yeah, right. I mean, I don't trust what's going on down there. Are you sure it's just a tunnel, or is it like a big warehouse to keep UFOs and that sort of stuff?
Oh, here we go.
I don't know. So we can't see. The public don't know. Anyway, well, hopefully everyone gets there safe this morning. Let's kick into the quiz. The ATO are cracking down on Aussie influencers who accept free things but don't pay tax. What does ATO stand for?
Australian Tax Office.
Yep. Hey, Lindsay Lohan is pregnant. Can you finish this Lindsay Lohan movie title? Confessions of a...
Shopaholic.
See, Casey, this sucks
Teenage
because...
drama queen.
She's done it.
Oh,
She's done it.
I
Yeah,
like
no.
your vibe, Casey.
We were, so that was Belle's question, and Ben and I were arguing that no one's seen that movie.
And to be honest, I didn't know the question yet, and Liam asked it to me as a test, and I said Shopaholic too, so we're on the same
what happens in
wavelength,
that one?
Casey.
No, so the thing is, Confessions of a Shopaholic is Isla Fisher, who I guess you could say looks similar to Lindsay Lohan.
Yeah.
There's a tinge of the gin
Yeah.
between both of them, that's for sure. Hey, round one of the footy season is on tomorrow night, Casey. Which two teams play in the season opener every year?
Oh, damn it. Is that Geelong and Carlton?
Right.
You got half
Damn
a
it.
point.
It's a type of cat.
Yeah. Sorry, Casey, we can't give you a second pass, unfortunately.
Sarah in Chertside Park. Carlton is one of the teams. Who are Carlton playing tomorrow night at the G? They're expecting like 90,000 now, they reckon.
They're playing Richmond.
They are. Okay, the government in Bali are banning tourists from riding motorbikes and scooters. Try stop us. What country is Bali in?
Indonesia.
May as well be Australia, but yes, it is Indonesia. Happy birthday to Will I Am, 48 today. Can you finish these lyrics?
What you gonna do with all that junk inside your trunk?
I'm gonna give all my love.
Yeah, I think,
yeah.
We were thinking, get you drunk, get your love drunk on my lips. But that is also what she says after another bit.
No, I
Yeah.
don't think she says the love, but that's all right.
Really?
Yeah,
No.
she does.
No, she doesn't.
She does.
I'm a kick. Yeah.
Get your love.
Yeah, no.
Well, look, Sarah, I'm
Sarah,
on your
we'll
team,
give
and
it to
Liam
you
is too. Yeah.
And you know what? You
The other
came
part.
in. You came in with really good energy.
Yeah.
And conviction. Sorry, so all good.
Sarah, you get to choose the next song we play this morning. So, would you like to hear Gwen Stefani?
Or Sarah, would you like some Bon Jovi?
It's my
The Jove. Or the Gwen.
Jovi.
What are you
We'll
feeling,
go Bon
Sarah?
Jovi.
Bon Jovi.
Just a
Bon Jovi.
big
Wow.
John Bon fan.
This one goes out to my mate Matt Sincock, who got a Jovi tattoo when we were growing up.
This ain't a song for the broken hearted.
Ben and Belle, I was taking my dog Toby for a little walk yesterday in the park after work. One of my favourite pastimes. He's a cavoodle, friendly fella. Quite often goes over to other dogs and humans for a sniff or a scratch.
Tries to hump them.
Well, yeah, there was that one time.
There was that
where
story last
Last
week.
week, yeah.
Yeah, the cavoodle. Yeah, he's not a big humper, but when he finds, at least he's sticking to his breed,
Yeah.
I suppose. Then again, the Oodle family have crossbreeded so hard right
Yeah.
now, that's kind of their thing. Anyway, he was sort of running around in the park, and, it was fairly busy. But I sort of let him just, free roam, whatever. I'm sort of just watching him just in case he poos. I can pick that up, whatever. And he sort of ran, just darted to the very end of the other park whilst there was a one-on-one PT session happening in the park. You see that around a little
Yeah.
bit, people on a nice day,
Yeah.
people are doing some boxing or whatever they're doing. And the guy running the session looked a bit like Commando from Biggest Loser.
Biggest Loser.
Remember Commando?
Yeah.
So just sort of...
Wasn't Commando with...
Commando Steve.
Wasn't Commando with Michelle Bridges?
Yes,
yeah,
I
for a
believe
little bit.
there was a bit of, spicy sort of action there.
Or were they married? I think they were married. Not anymore, maybe.
Well, yeah, weren't they? I don't know. I think there was a little bit of drama around it.
There was a lot of
So maybe
drama.
let's not get
I
into
don't
that.
know.
yeah,
Commando
it's not
Steve's
like-
going to rock
it's not
up
like-
any moment.
It's not like an industry secret. I'm
No.
pretty sure it
No,
was
no,
like
no,
everyone knows that.
I think weren't they they were with other partners. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But every now and then in life you find your commando.
Yep.
And I'm happy for them. I don't think they're together anymore. But what I'm getting at is this guy had the barbed wire tattoo around his arm.
Sunglasses?
Yeah, the wraparound servo sightings,
Oh.
and had a chesty bonds on, and he was looking really tough.
Yeah.
And Toby, my dog, ran over and sniffed this lady that he was training on a yoga mat, and like I was obviously a bit awkward, so I was like sort of running over to get
Overcomes gangly Liam.
yeah, get the dog away because I didn't want to disrupt his session, but I didn't think it was like such a problem, right? And this guy was just so angry, just such an angry commando. He was like, mate, this is exactly what he said. He said, get your effing dog out of my office.
Oh, piss off, mate. It's a park.
It's a public park. Get your sweaty lady out of my dog's toilet. This is my dog. This is where my dog poos here. This is normally what happens at a park. Go rent a space if you want an office. You're not paying for this. This is everyone's
What a
spot.
flog.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
that's
agree
that's obviously
with him.
Huh?
What do you mean?
It's
agree
a
with
park, Belle.
Is it an off leash park?
It is. It is.
Is it?
It's 100% is.
Is it a PT session?
I get so
gym?
annoyed when people's dogs come.
I don't
I'm like,
care.
I'm like,
if you're in a
control your
public
dog.
spot, if you're
Go away.
What do you mean?
dogs are allowed to do whatever they want in the park.
It's a park.
Yeah, I know. But
If anything,
like,
parks are more for dogs.
I feel for them trying to do their own thing. And
I
then
don't
the
like
dog comes
seeing
and
sweaty
ruins it.
people doing push-ups in the gym.
Yeah,
then.
exactly.
In the park. Get out of there.
If my dog, if I genuinely went into his office, if he was like in a you know, a good life, and my dog ran in and started humping his client's leg, then I'd go, sorry mate, I think I'm in the wrong here. You're probably right. I'll leash him up, shall I? Morning, Melbourne. I mean, who has the number one song in the world at the moment? I mean, surely they've played here recently, right? I mean, would it have been Ed Sheeran,
Harry Styles?
You know, they're filling out MCGs, filling out Marvel stadiums. I mean, surely like Miley Cyrus or something, right? No. Wrong. Morgan Wallen.
Morgan Wallen.
Morgan Wallen.
You might not know the name, but you should know the name because it is the number one song in the world. Last Night is the name of it from the artist Morgan Wallen. It's scary to play new music on Nova because I don't even know how I feel about this song yet because it's a proper country song.
It honestly is.
I will go on the record and say I've never been a country guy. But clearly this song is connecting with an audience.
My friend from Adelaide was like, I mean, a few of the boys are going to Morgan Wallen. You want to come? And I was
here
like,
in Melbourne.
Yeah, he's playing next weekend. He's doing 2 sold-out shows at Rod Laver Arena. And I was like, sorry, who? Like, I'm pretty sure I'm pretty around music, and I didn't know this guy.
So Morgan Wallen, 2 sold-out shows already here in Melbourne.
Yeah,
Rod Laver.
next Friday, Saturday. Going for it.
Wow, we can't even give away tickets.
Well,
It's
look,
sold out.
Let's find out what all the fuss is about here on Nova. For the very first time, playing the number one song in the world. Last Night is the name of it.
No way was that last night. I know you said this time you really weren't coming back again. But baby, something's telling me this ain't over yet. No way it was that last night. No way it was that last night.
Who's this, you ask? That's Morgan Wallen. Last Night, the number one song in the world at the moment. You are here with Ben, Liam and Belle on Nova 100. Am I saying it weird, guys?
You said Wallen.
You said Wallen how it's spelt, but it's
Wallen.
Morgan Wallen.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Well, he says stuff weird as well. He says fingertips.
We let the liquor talk.
So we were all doing that at the start of the song, saying this is so silly.
It's
like
catchy.
the
So
accent.
American.
It's catchy.
Thing is, though, I just Google imaged Morgan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a fan now.
You like yourself a bit of Morgan.
Yeah,
Southern boy.
he's like.
All right.
I'm not a fan of mullets normally, but he's pretty good.
But when you see a red-blooded American man with a jacket that we would wear long sleeve here in Australia, but when you cut them sleeves off a denim Levi jacket and you don't shower for a few days and you do this, spit on the ground,
Tobacco. Spit out. You're chewing tobacco.
But he
My
doesn't
name's
look like
Morgan.
someone that would do that. Like he's posing in front of big utes and stuff, and like he's got
Yeah, they love those
he's
big
got a
cars.
cravat
don't
on
they?
in one photo.
They call them trucks in America. We call them utes. They call them
They're
trucks.
pickup truck.
Yeah.
Get
Anyway.
back in the pickup truck.
Anyway,
we let the liquor talk a bit.
Morgan
last night.
Wallen, Last Night. That is the number one song in the world, getting its first spin here on Nova.
Yeah, and I'm sure you'll be hearing it a lot more. And I think it's growing on me. Hey, if you didn't know, on a Wednesday here at Nova 100, we do World Record Wednesday because we're desperate. We're trying to break at least one, just to put us on the world map, and then hopefully it'll put us on, the Melbourne radio map a little bit more.
Yeah.
World Record Wednesday. Break a record. World Record Wednesday. Break a record.
So every single Wednesday, we try to break a world record. Pretty simple. We haven't had much luck yet.
Oh, I mean, I came pretty close with most claps in a minute.
Come on, pick it up, pick it up.
Come
pick it
on,
up,
mate.
pick it up.
Quicker.
You didn't come close.
I was a few hundred off.
Few hundred off. I attempted to eat the most Ferrero Rochers in a minute. I can't swallow.
Oh, just come on, man. You only actually ate 2 in that time, Ben. The most recent one we did was the longest note sung.
That was our best attempt yet.
Yeah. Belle didn't make it very far with her wet T-shirt contest. Most wet T-shirts put on within a minute.
And all of these are on the Ben, Liam and Belle Instagram, all videoed, obviously, so you can see them all.
We take it in turns each week. It's my turn this week. And can I say, I've got a good feeling about this morning.
Well, it's such a fresh record. So a guy in Melbourne just broke this one. His name is Oscar. It's pretty niche. It's most ping pong balls caught whilst bouncing them off a wall with a head full of shaving cream.
So imagine this, right? So what this guy's done is Oscar. What Oscar's done is he's covered his head. So from the eyes up, he's covered it in shaving foam. He's got like a crown.
Almost like you've got like Lisa Simpson's hair.
Yep, of shaving cream. Then solo, you get ping pong balls and you bounce them off the wall and you have to catch them on your head in the foam.
But they stick, so
They
you
stick.
can see in the video.
The record is 12. I think very achievable.
Yeah, I mean, we think that every week, though, you know?
But this doesn't. I don't see why this is hard.
Look, Belle, if you're in charge of timekeeping, I will be in charge of creaming and ping pong counting.
Liam, captain of the cream.
They call me the Cream Captain. That's my username on a lot of websites. So what we're going to do is we're going to attempt this one next. We're going to have to get out of the studio. But we've got a good feeling. We might just all witness a world record being broken this morning.
Nova 100 with Ben, Liam and Belle on this Wednesday morning. And did I say it's a Wednesday? That means it's time for this.
World Record Wednesday. Break a record. World Record Wednesday. Break a record.
Every Wednesday we try and break a world record. I mean, most recently I tried to break the longest held note. Ben, you tried to eat the most Ferrero Rochers in a minute.
Belle tried to put on the most wet T-shirts as she possibly could in a minute.
Yep.
There's a video of that if you want to go find that. They've all been heinous so far. We've not come close. Now, normally the way these things work are the more obscure the record, normally the less impressive it is.
I feel good about this week's though.
Yeah, it's not super niche. It's just the most ping pong balls stuck to a man's head with shaving cream in 30 seconds.
The record is 12, which I think very beatable.
So how does it work? Are you going to just put them on your head or you're throwing them? Are we throwing them?
So I believe I have to throw them at myself. So I've got to bounce them off the wall. Right. I'm going to have my head covered in shaving cream and they'll obviously stick to the shaving cream. If I can get more than 12, I beat the world record in 30 seconds. Question, do I do it shirtless so I don't get the shaving cream on my head?
I think that'll be, sex sells.
That's good fine.
I think better for the views.
Good for the Instagram. Take your shirt off, sure.
Okay, great.
Belle, should we take our shirts off as well? Or?
Sure, I'll do it.
All right, I'm going to need someone though to apply the cream to my head.
I'll apply the cream.
You can do it to your own head.
No, because I need to get it right.
It just helps if you've got someone helping. Yeah.
Does it look good?
He's got more cream on his hand than he does on your head. Oh no.
I think I'm creamed up enough.
Yeah, okay. You feel pretty creamed.
We good?
Yep.
Okay, here we go. Ben's head has been suitably creamed. He is about to throw ping pong balls at a wall. They're going to have to bounce back and land on his head. The record is 12. He has 30 seconds to complete this.
Your time starts in 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay. That's 2.
Oh my god.
That's 3. Jeez. That's 4. That's 5. That's 6. Keep going. That's 7. That's 8. That's 9. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's 10. That's 11. Oh! That's 11.
Oh my god.
No, that's 11. They gotta stick in. That's 12.
3, 2,
That's 13.
1.
That's 14.
Is that official count before these fall?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 14. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! balls.
Let's go.
A very cool record to break as well. 14 balls, ping pong balls thrown into a man's face.
I can't
With
see.
shaving cream. No, don't open your eyes. That'll sting. That'll sting.
Oh, they look good.
Yeah, it looks awesome, man. You look so cool. Yeah, that's awesome. So sick, man. Yeah.
On the front page of the Herald Sun this morning, back from the brink in all red, exclusive interview. Jordan de Goey breaks silence on the New York and Bali scandals. Also says how he's turning his life around. And there's a big quote that says, I didn't like the person I was.
In August last year. It does seem like, I mean, good on him, but isn't it fun? It feels pretty close to me. Like, I'm a changed man.
Yeah.
Normally, I feel like you need to have at least like 2 years to be like, maybe, more it's like 10 years. Like, oh, geez, I'm not the same person I was in my 20s.
And for the record, like, if you genuinely are trying to better yourself, that's great. Awesome.
Not
we support
bashing
that.
anyone for
no,
that.
For sure. Go for it. I just love that the Herald Sun has gone for... They've clearly done a photo shoot.
Yeah.
And they've got De Goey with his dog, Big Roddy. Like, he's just sitting there with his Big Roddy.
Yeah, but they've gone, all right, let's get a wholesome photo of you
Yeah.
and your dog. He's like, yeah, that'd be great. Oh, lovely. You'll look so appealing with your puppy. He
Yeah.
brings out his Roddy.
Oh, I mean, to be honest, the Roddy is very cute. I just find it funny that they're like, wholesome, you and your dog. Just sitting there hanging
Stay out in
out.
some grass.
That Rottweiler's going to
No more barley, it's just you and your dog, mate.
What do you do on the weekends now? Just sit around on the grass, pretty much. Just me and the dog.
We're about to do our favourite thing that we do here, and that is open up the forbidden folder. Now, just before we open it, this is exciting because for years we have had the forbidden folder intro, and last week we were saying, you know what, I don't know if it's right. So
I for one was a fan of the original.
Yep.
I think that was more Ben, yourself, and Belle who was saying that you wanted to spice things up a bit.
Well, so this is the original.
We would normally turn our keys and open up the forbidden
work.
folder.
Doesn't make
I
sense.
think it was implying that the forbidden folder is kept behind lock and key in a vault.
Because
we never
the
said
topics
that, though.
are so taboo.
Yep.
You know?
And then we were saying last week, why don't we like open up the manila folder?
Uh-huh.
So this is option 2 now. I for one like the first one.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. Belle?
Okay, upon reflection, maybe the first one's better.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Yeah, that feels much better.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah. This is where we keep all the ideas the boss has said no to in the past for whatever reason. This morning, interesting one. Do you regret your plastic surgery? Suppose it's not something you choose to do lightly. And the good thing about plastic surgery is if you don't like it, you can get more plastic surgery to
Cover it up.
Well, yeah,
Like
put it
Madonna.
back. Well, that's it. Yeah, go
And
back.
Johnny Depp.
Michael Jackson, bit of an older reference.
Yeah.
Mine was dead, so mine wasn't as good.
Yeah, but this day and age, people do it with tattoos even. People get tattoos and it's like anything these days. Just go, oh,
Yeah.
well, I'll just laser it off.
It's like marriage.
That's it.
Yeah, sure.
You can reverse a lot of things, can't you?
Belle, you got a bit of experience in this realm.
I do. Thing is, though, I don't regret mine, but I'm sure a lot of people do. I've got a fake chest, so I basically was born completely flat chested, which sucked. And I wasn't
Not anymore,
happy
though.
with
I'm
myself.
starting to get them
Yeah,
later
they'll
in my
come, Liam, don't worry.
20s.
Like my mum always told me, don't worry, they'll come. They
Yeah.
never did.
Whether you pay for it, they'll come.
So, yeah, I was early 20s and I saved up. I'd been working for years by that point, saved up heaps and did all my research and then, finally did it and got my boobs done.
Go to Bali?
And absolutely no. I went here in Melbourne and it's a huge decision, but where I went, it was months lead up, like months and months of talking and appointments and computerized, visual kind of so you can see it and choosing all the different textures and
What do you mean? So
shape.
they do like a computer generated image of what you
Yes.
look like with
Yes.
the fake
Did you
boobs.
Did you just click it up just to see and,
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
you
no,
sort of
no, you do. So you click up and down and shape and
Yeah, wow.
and position and everything, but that's what you pay for when you don't go overseas. So,
So you can like modify it. You can like, I want that like a little bit bigger or that a little bit smaller.
Yep, exactly.
could you get like a bigger one and a small one if you wanted to? Like
Yeah, if you wanted, they're two completely different,
pretty cool.
implants.
So
Is it like a
there's
Tesla
options.
where there's like upgrades where you can get like, like smaller areolas or bigger areolas?
Yeah. So because it affects your nipples as well. So it's like, all right, well, if you get this shape, they're going to look like this, or if you
Wow.
go this shape or this position, it's going to be like this.
Oh, that's the R-line model. Yeah, that's going to cost you another couple of grand. Yeah, those nipples aren't cheap. They never have been. Yeah, no, it's because we import them. Actually, they're German nipples. Yeah.
In fancy fancy cars, you can get the rims that spin. You can get the areolas that spin.
These ones spin. Yeah, no, we're actually the only place that does it in Melbourne. So, yeah, you're pretty lucky. You've come to the right place for sure.
Well, I love mine. It was the best decision ever. I'm so happy with it. But in saying that, like I said, it's such a process. It's a huge decision. And a lot of people would make that decision and maybe it just didn't turn out exactly how you were thinking.
I feel like I'm seeing that more and more, that people are like, taking implants out. Or, they like might have done it when they were younger and they're actually, no, I don't want to modify my body or whatever. And like people, I suppose you do, you're always changing. Your mind's changing over time. So you might regret things that you did younger.
Does it affect, Belle, if you are going to breastfeed in the future?
No, so I got mine under the muscle, so it's all mine are very intricate. So because they're underneath the muscle, it doesn't affect any kind of anatomy.
That's all part of the N-line package.
And I actually get I will say I get a 10-year warranty as well.
Wow.
So if one was to bust 9.5 years, just in time.
All right, 13, 24, 10. Do you regret the plastic surgery, though? Did you go through with you got it, but then in hindsight, maybe you got it removed, maybe you're going to get it removed, maybe you don't like what you got done to your body?
13 24 10 is the number. If you'd like to get in touch, you can remain completely anonymous. We will also throw people in the draw for Nova's first class and 50K. So you could have $50,000 in your back pocket. 13 24 10. Do you regret your plastic surgery? We've opened up the forbidden folder, which is where we keep all the ideas that the boss has said no to in the past. A bit of a taboo one this morning. 13 24 10. Do you regret your plastic surgery? You always hear about it when people love it, but I'm sure it is a thing when people regret the decision they've made, or later in life they've even altered back and gone to whatever it was looking like originally.
I had a friend who got her lips done and it wasn't what she wanted. Good thing about what they do these days, though, you can get your lips done. It only lasts about 6 months. So it's like a temporary thing.
Yeah, it's not like forever, right? The Botox in the lips.
It blows me away. Like, you can do whatever you want with your body, but it blows me away that people think that other people want big lips.
No, but it's for you. It's what you want, It's like I wear makeup because I want to wear makeup, not because I'm like, Ben and Liam will probably look at me today and go, ooh, you're not wearing makeup.
Yeah.
Which you have done before.
No, we haven't.
Yeah,
no, we haven't.
There's definitely a day where you looked at me and you were
We've
like...
never come in and gone, ew, you're not wearing makeup today.
Yeah, when? Specifically?
In no world.
When was the day?
It was like a year or two ago, and you said, I remember I came in and you were like, you okay? And I said, yeah. And you're like, oh, you just look... And I said, yeah, I didn't put makeup on today.
I don't think that's true.
Definitely a day. Anyway, Colleen,
well,
Phillip Island.
Phillip Island, we're obviously absolute pigs here. I feel like Belle was probably just hadn't slept in 4 days after the weekend, and we're like, are you okay? But tell us, you regret getting plastic surgery?
I'm very large-breasted, so I was a H, and it affected my back really badly. It took a couple of years to make a decision. I had a breast reduction about 12 months ago.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
And I regret it a lot because it's just not. Yeah, it's not what the surgeon said. Basically, they say everything will return to normal, and it doesn't. Like, I've got no sensitivity. That I can't even feel them there at all.
Oh,
it's very,
wow.
It's a weird thing.
Does that come down to, do you think, the surgeon not doing a good job, or them not giving you the right information?
No, I think they just don't give you the full information. Like, I think there's a certain percentage of people that don't get feeling back, and they just don't like to give you those odds, I don't think, which is, I would never have done it knowing how I feel now.
Yeah, that's very interesting.
Colleen, you say you're an H, so what are you now, if you don't mind me asking? Like,
no, I was a H. I was a size H, breast size, so I was quite big.
And then what are you now?
I'm size 12 in my body, but I'm down to a D. Didn't go too small, but there's just no feeling there. Like, I can have bathers or something on and I can't feel if they're in the bathers, if you know what I mean.
That's a bit a problem. And it wasn't like it was like a botched op or anything. It was just sort of like the way your body reacted to it. They
don't give you the right information to say. They're trying to sell it to you is what I imagine. They're trying to be like, no, it's great, get it done. But in reality, they don't tell you all the facts.
No, if you knew you didn't get full sensitivity back, there's just a lot of scarring that'll never go away, even though you do everything they say. It's pretty bad.
Yeah.
So, Colleen, I mean, obviously with sensitivity and feeling, it's hard to get that back. I don't think you'll be able to properly. But what is your plan? Are you just going to, stick with it?
You've just got to live with it. Yeah, there's nothing you can do now. It's already... Because I hadn't had babies, so mine were quite heavy. So I think that all made a big difference to what the operation turned out like.
Yeah, that's rough.
Colleen, thanks for sharing with us this morning. We appreciate it.
I wouldn't say it's like a fun topic, this one, but appreciate you for sharing
You know what
your
it is,
story.
though? It's informative. Because there may be someone was thinking about getting a breast reduction, but now they think twice.
If you're not laughing, you're learning.
Maria in Melton, tell us, you regret your plastic surgery.
I don't regret the actual plastic surgery. It was fantastic. I'm very grateful for it every day. And the surgeon was awesome, but I had been advised to get them under the muscles, and that's my regret because they don't look as prominent as what I wanted. And I got the largest size that the surgeon was willing to do in Melbourne. But yeah, they're not awesome enough for me.
Okay, so Maria, we're obviously talking breasts here. So you got them done. You got them under the muscle, like me. So they're more subtle.
That's right.
So are you? I mean, what's your plan? Are you going to go? Are you going to go again?
Yes, but like research has shown me that I probably have to go to either another state or another country to get the size I want.
But Maria, isn't that a little dangerous if you're supposed to be like going to different states and stuff? Then is that because they're advising against having like a second op if it's not super necessary?
Well, the size would be too big. Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, like I got 550 cc's in one, the surgeon decided, and 500 in the other. Like he felt that it looked more even then. But yeah, I'd like 750, 800.
So if you don't mind me asking, what size did you go up to, Maria? So in Melbourne, what was the max? What was the doctor said that's as big as I'll go? What's that?
That was 550 for me.
What's that in a cup though, sorry?
It was double D when I first got them done.
Right.
So you want bigger. Okay.
Yeah, and like you know, when you come out of the surgery and you're all swollen, they're awesome.
Oh, yeah. They look very different to what they look like a year later.
Yeah, and then, a few months later, it's like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, hectic, Maria. I mean, but thank you for your call this morning. Almost feels like we're about to give you a voucher for, well, you know what? Your next op is on us. You've scored yourself 800 cc's.
That's not going to happen. But, Maria, we do appreciate you coming on and sharing with us this morning.
Maria.
The 2023 Toyota AFL Premiership season is here. Go to tickets.afl. Ben, Liam and Belle's AFL Fan Frenzy.
Yep, that's right. If you can convince Liam to barrack for your club, you win $1,000. Just for getting on the radio as well, you get $250. Pretty sweet.
Harlan joins us from Caroline Springs. Who do you barrack for?
The Mighty Fighting Hawks.
Oh, Hawthorn. You know what?
We're the Mighty Fighting
Always just not minded Hawthorn. I'm just like, oh yeah, they don't really put anyone's nose out of joint, do they? Like as a neutral, I'm just like, yeah.
I must admit, I was definitely in that camp, Liam, and then the Hawks had that mighty run. Was it like 2008, 2011, Harlan, where they were unbeatable,
just kept winning,
and then that kind of put me off them a bit. 'Cause I was like, oh, they're too good. Yeah,
but that was a little while ago.
Yeah.
Why do you think I should support them, Harlan?
Well, our current coach, 4-time premiership player. Why not?
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah,
that is cool.
Yeah.
And I like how there's a rich history there. I mean, you had the Rat, right, Johnny Platten?
Exactly. Dumpsall.
Yeah.
Langford.
Dipper.
Although, would you say, I mean, Harlan, there's talk that Hawthorn might finish like dead last this year.
Is there?
Yeah.
No. Oh, rebuild.
Rebuild.
Yeah.
No, it sounds good. It sounds like a team that, like, rich history, recent success, last 10 years, maybe they're rebuilding.
At the moment, we've been doing this now all week, and even last week, and Liam, you were saying that Bulldogs is kind of your hot runner at the moment, your favourite. I reckon Hawks could be up there.
I'm sort of not minding that.
They're a happy team.
Well, Bianca from Mont Albert, do you support a happy team? Who do you barrack for?
Hello, Liam, Ben and Belle. I love the absolutely beautiful Melbourne football club. I go for the D.
Yeah.
Nice, Bianca.
That's your new song, Liam.
Yeah, right. It's not a bad song.
It's the emblem of
That's it.
There's a little bit of a delay with the phone line, but I love the spirit.
Yeah, Max Gawn, he's obviously a legend of the game.
He is. Yep.
Yeah,
we've had a few legends through the red and blue. We've had Jimmy Steins, who was a guy off off and on the field. He was a full of heart. He was he represented what Melbourne is. It's all about passion and perseverance. We had to wait 56 years for a flag. We got a flag in 2021. It was a fake flag, though, Liam, because it wasn't at the MCG.
Yeah.
So that's why you need to support the red and blue and be there this year in September because, we need to play in front of our supporters.
All right, Bianca. I mean, you're selling me with your passion. You're very well spoken. You got a lot of passion.
You're lovely. I'm a prep teacher, so that's hopefully why I sound well.
You're trying to warp those kids' minds when they're growing up. There's Richmond supporters coming in, and you're going, "Oh no!" I tell you what.
There's a lot of Richmond supporters. The previous caller was Hawthorn, and we have a lot of Hawthorn supporters at my school. So I'm trying to encourage the little poppets to come through in red and blue. That's for sure.
Well, Bianca, I mean, would you say usually D's fans, we're pretty D's fans on the whole are pretty nice people. Pretty,
you're lovely, Belle. You're lovely.
Oh, well, no, I'm a fellow D's supporter, Bianca. I get it.
While we're all jumping on the love train of Melbourne, because I personally am a Port Adelaide supporter, but one thing I respect about Melbourne is just how old the club is.
Yeah.
So
it's the oldest club in the world, right?
One of the oldest clubs in the world. 1859, the Melbourne Football Club started. 1859.
Bianca, am I talking out of term here, or are they probably the yuppiest club in Melbourne? Like, would you say all the rich people, you know what I mean?
Look, I think there's a bit of yuppiness, but I think it's, footy is about heart, and I think that's what Melbourne represents. I think, as I said, with Jimmy, we've got Big Maxi up the front now. He's the captain. He leads by example, and I think when you have, some good people, that are the bones of the club, it translates. So
Bianca, we can be passionate, we can get into the footy, we can have a pie, but we can do it with class.
Yes.
Oh, wow, what a cool
MCC
slogan.
membership section.
What's trending?
Well, Austin Butler, who you'd know for his role as Elvis.
All my words are leaving me. I just am so grateful right now.
His role as Elvis, or him actually becoming Elvis for the last 3-4 years?
Well, he's allegedly been seen throwing a hissy fit around LA after losing the Oscar to Brendan Fraser. So this happened on the weekend. As we know, Brendan Fraser won Best Actor for his role in The Whale, and Austin Butler as Elvis, which, yes, he claims he's changed his whole vocal cords and everything for. Well, now people are saying, and this is all just online, people allegedly just saying, look, I've seen Austin driving around and asking people for Brendan Fraser's number so that he can text him.
That would not have happened.
Yeah.
I just don't believe that. You know what I mean? Like him pulling up, going, do you have Brendan Fraser's number, baby? I'm Elvis.
He could also get it if he wanted it.
Yeah. That's it.
He wouldn't be asking strangers.
Why would a stranger on the street have Brendan Fraser from The Mummy and The Whale's number?
Yeah.
Oh, Brendan. Yeah, mate. Yeah, I should have it here somewhere. Yeah.
And Bali will begin banning Aussie tourists from hiring scooters and motorbikes.
You can't ban scooters in Bali.
It'll never happen.
So I thought I thought they were already banned, but they're not. It's just frowned upon, or you shouldn't, and then you're not covered by your insurance or something. But I thought it was already banned.
No, you're So we as a work prize, we got to go to Bali. And we were banned from using scooters because insurance wouldn't cover the trip. But you can use scooters in Bali.
That was more of a work thing.
Yeah,
that
was like the Nova lawyers saying, don't ride a scooter.
And for the record, I still went on a scooter.
Okay, please don't, because I was your producer still then, and that was very stressful when you guys went, we're not allowed to go on scooters, but we just want to get this video of us on the scooter.
Well, how am I going to get from A to B, Belle, if I don't have a scooter in Bali?
Well, you're now being encouraged to hire a car from a travel agency.
Oh, yeah, drive a car through the streets of Bali. That'll go down well.
The nice, narrow streets. I've seen toddlers stacked on top of each other, like smoking darts, holding ladders, and no one blinks an eyelid. They're like, oh, yep, let him through. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they're not going to enforce that.
And finally, the ATO are officially cracking down on influencers who aren't declaring their gifts and the pay that they're getting online. So, the ATO, they've said this, I think it was last year, they said, look, we're going to look into it. Now they are cracking down. Any influencers that aren't declaring all the free stuff they get, all their pay, but also influencers who are on selling these gifts and then putting them online and making up like thousands and thousands of dollars are now being done for it.
It makes me sick. And whenever I get sick, I am sure to reach for Vicks Vapor Drops, now with immune support. Because they're a family brand that have been known and trusted for years.
Yeah, I think it's disgusting what the influencers are doing and what they're getting away with. It's absolutely disgraceful. You know, it's not disgraceful. The AFL season starting this Thursday, And I, for one, cannot wait to watch.
I'll be buying my tickets off AFL.com. What about you, Ben?
I'll be going on to the Ticket Tech website. Because Ticket Tech is the best website for your show tickets.
Much trusted.
You're
much
all going to
trusted.
go to prison.
The results are in. Every year, our show sponsor, What If, they vote on Aussie Town of the Year. And coming in at number 10, it's a Victorian town, Echuca.
That's where Ollie Wines is from.
It is. Orange in at number 9, then Dunsborough and WA. Number 7, Toowoomba, Queensland. 6, Merimbula. It's close to Vic, though, I suppose. 5, Ballarat. Port Lincoln in SA for number 4.
Ballarat, number 5. I thought that would have been higher.
No. I mean, you've got some stiff competition with New Norfolk and Tasmania coming in at number 3. At the pointy end, number 2, Bundaberg, Queensland.
Ooh. So what comes in at number 1?
I think we all knew they were ready for a big year at number 1. The bookies picked it. They picked it early. The Aussie Town of the Year is Albury.
The goat!
Yeah, if you want to see what the fuss is about, What If have been kind enough to give us $1,000.
$1,000
to give away on the show. First in best dress. If you want an all expenses, almost paid trip,
up to $1,000.
13 24 10 is the number. Give us a buzz right now.
Albury.
Melbourne, are you ready for the biggest prize in FM radio and probably AM too? An all expenses paid trip
Up to $1,000.
to What If's Aussie Town of the Year. Call 13 24 10 right now for your chance to head to Albury.
Your ears do not deceive you. We are sending a lucky person along to What If's Aussie Town of the Year, Albury. All expenses paid.
Up to $1,000.
We have full phone lines. People obviously keen to go to the Albury Wodonga Farmers Market and many other things they have
The
on
thing
offer.
the thing I love about Albury and Albury Wodonga is the fact that it's right on the border. That's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun. And then the Murray River goes right through the middle of it.
It's like Israel-Palestine,
Yeah.
Bloods and Crips. It's a whole different
Berlin
thing.
Wall.
Yep.
There's many things to do in Albury. So full phone lines, they're spilling.
What would
Absolutely
you do in
spilling.
Albury, Belle? If you said
What
so
would-
many things.
What's your favourite thing?
I mean, look, let's be honest. I probably go op shopping just because I haven't been op
Yeah.
shopping there
Yeah,
before.
yeah.
So it's a new
I
new
personally
world for me.
would head to the river deck. I find it has the best views
Yep.
of the Murray. What about you, Ben?
I would stand at the front of Star FM, the local radio station.
What? I just death stare them.
I just soak it in.
Yeah.
Soak the town in. I'd go to the local Macca's maybe.
Yeah, right.
Well,
but only one person can get this
Only
trip.
one person. Charlotte in Elwood.
Hello.
Hello.
Thank you for
Good
calling
morning.
through.
How are you
Good morning.
guys?
Very good.
Very well. Very well. I'm sorry to say, Charlotte, but you will not be heading
Oh.
to Albury.
bummer.
Yes.
Sorry, Charlotte.
Can't all go to Albury.
I'm sorry, Charlotte.
Cherie in Milton.
Hello.
Would you like to go to Albury?
Of course.
Unfortunately, you've called through on the wrong line. And you will not be able to go to Indian Chimney.
What grounds are we?
The restaurant with 659 reviews,
No
all
way.
4.85 stars. So, it's obviously very good.
Very good.
Daniel in Wonga Park. Good morning.
Good morning.
Wonga Park's a little bit like Albury Wodonga Park. You know what I mean?
is,
It's a little,
it is.
little similar vein there, Daniel.
Yeah, it's not much around.
Daniel, unfortunately, you will not be able to have a breakfast at Mr. Benedict on High Street.
Sorry, Daniel.
You will not be going to Albury. All expenses paid up to $1,000. Rebecca has dropped off the line because I think she saw where the bit was going, which is fair, which only leaves one caller. Oh, my God. Melody in Hampton.
Are you there?
I'm here.
Guess what?
Oh my God! Don't tell me.
You're heading to Albury.
Are you serious?
It's Aussie Town of the Year, and you're going. Who are you going to take, Melody?
Oh my God! I'm gonna take the kids and my husband.
Yay! Have fun!
Hopefully $1,000 covers that.
Yeah, keeping in mind it's all expenses paid up to $1,000. So just don't blow the budge. I don't know, maybe it's one you drive over for. But enjoy. We can't wait to see all the photos on Facebook.
You're going to Albury. Oh, it feels good to make dreams come true.
It's just exhilarating, isn't it?
FM radio, hey? Making dreams come true.
For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au.